Now, the Los Angeles Lakers have brighter days ahead if the front office can do their job. Now, they hit the jackpot last year, trading for Luka Doncic, a top 5 player in this league, hasn't really entered his prime years yet. And now you have the next Laker as your cornerstone to build around. But what is the overall plan for the future in LA? Of course, it's to build around Luka Doncic, but what is the overall plan building this NBA offseason for the summer? You look at their situation, LeBron James. I love me some LeBron James, my favorite player of all time. He's 41 years of age. He's clearly not that same prime player anymore, and he eats up 30% of the cap space. So if LeBron does not retire or not, I think the Los Angeles Lakers have no choice but to move off of LeBron this NBA offseason. And the team, the thing is, if you watch the Lakers on a nightly basis, they could score a lot of points. Don't get me wrong, they could score. And that's why they're in the middle of the pack in the Western Conference. The problem is they don't have a good defense. They're like liabilities on the defensive side of the ball. They don't have a defensive anchor that could really be a difference maker for them to be a good unit on both ends of the court. And it sucks because you have a good number one scoring option in Luka Doncic, a top 5 player in the league, but he's a liability on the defensive side of the ball. Never been a good defender. So that honestly hurts the team. I don't see the Lakers doing too much in the playoffs. I think they're pretenders because I don't see them beating any of the heavyweight contenders in the Western Conference. They ain't beating OKC, the Spurs, the Nuggets, the Timberwolves. None of these teams they're hanging with in a 7-game series. So I think there'll most likely be a first-round exit again in the Western Conference. But this summer, I think the biggest goal for them has to be to re-sign Austin Reeves. I think he's a good scoring option for them. Bring him back. He deserves his money. They have to move off of LeBron James this summer because, again, he's eating up 30% of the cap space. He's 41, and you're not getting that production that's worth eating 30% of the cap space for one particular player at this point of his career. So if they can build around Luka Doncic the correct way in LA and possibly get him a superstar like Giannis or some more rotation players at a defensive piece, they could be in line for having brighter days ahead. But right now they're in the middle of the pack and they got to do something this offseason to make